Well, this play is a love story set in the middle of a wartime. People are facing deprivations. They're fearful for losing their lives. There is loss of life. There's loss of economic opportunity. And in the middle of this, it's a matter of, can we find love? Can we find a connection with each other? It's a very personal story to me, so it's very gratifying to work on this and see it come to life the way it did.
Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran cielito lindo los corazones. Ay, 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 canta, no llores, porque cantando se alegran cielito lindo los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran cielito lindo los corazones.
Gracias.
Hey, you. What's your name?
Guillermo.
And where are you from, Guillermo?
Elda.
And do they teach you manners in Elda?
Senorita, you are a librarian. You're supposed to keep everyone quiet. That is your job, not to sing like a canary.
What's wrong with a little music to liven up the place?
I'm a medical student. I need peace and quiet so I can study anatomy.
I see. Forgive me. So, Guillermo, is med school going to help?
What?
Is med school going to get you out of it?
Get out of what?
The war. The way I see it, the Republic's going to need all the help it can get. Any able-bodied young man is fair game.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now let me be.
The Republic needs soldiers. It's not going to be pretty. Bad times ahead for Spain. Franco will not sit still.
Don't you speak ill of Generalissimo Franco. Franco is going to save Spain.
Do you want to get arrested? You're in Valencia. This is Republican territory.
I cannot help with the fact that I live here, but don't you worry about me.
Nothing good will come of this war, mark my words. My dear boyfriend Vicente, I worry what will happen to him.
You have a boyfriend? Do you talk his ear off like this? Ooh, I feel sorry for him.
I've had enough of you. Have a good day.
Forgive me. Manners are not my strong suit.
So I see. It's just, I'm scared. I don't have anyone to talk to, and war is a terrible thing. Terrible.
None of us truly knows what God has in store for us. I prefer to focus on what I can change.
I wish I could do that. I worry about everything. Terrible things happen all over the world. I read a lot of history books, and Spain is such a small country. Valencia is like a speck in the universe. If war were to come here, could we survive it? And what would happen to all the young men like you and Vicente?
Your Vicente, is he a medical student?
He's a literature major. Oh, you find that amusing?
It's not very practical. What does he do when he wants to eat? You can't eat literature books.
I too am a literature major and also art. I'm fluent in 5 languages.
Congratulations. What's your name?
Maria Teresa, but I'm known as Maite.
So you work in a library, you go to school. Where are you from, Maite?
Castellón de la Plana.
Oh, you're a peasant woman. My mother would not like me to talk to you.
Then why are you?
I find you amusing.
I'm equal to the likes of you. How many languages do you speak?
You have a spirit that's good in moderation.
There's nothing moderate about me.
I can see that.
Mi amor!
Vicente! Oh, you were not due back until
My
tomorrow.
plans have changed, and who is this?
Oh, he's nobody. A fan of Franco.
Guillermo. And you must be Vicente.
I am. So, what exactly do you like about the Generalissimo?
Actually, it's not Franco himself. I believe in order, each to his own, everything in its own place. I long for the days of the King Alfonso. Spain has a long tradition that should not be trifled with. I believe Franco is the last hope for Spain to restore order and peace.
I see. And what is the price of this order and peace? Famine for the people, prison and torture for anyone who disagrees with the ruler?
And you think the Socialistas are any different? There's a camp outside my hometown, Elda, that no one will talk about. People go in, but they don't come out.
What do you expect the government to do? Lie down and take it? Franco versus rebel army up from Morocco. Quiroga has to take action. There are enemies all around us.
Socialista!
I'm a patriot, sir, and like you, I fear for the future of this country. That's why I've enlisted with the Republican Army.
What? Oh, you did this without discussing with me.
Why would he discuss it with you? You're just a woman.
Sorry, sweetheart. I learned that I was going to be drafted, and so I enlisted instead. I thought maybe if I enlist, I will get a better assignment.
So much for your high ideals. You enlist so you can avoid the worst of it.
And don't be foolish, Vicente.
It was the best I could do.
When do you leave?
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Tomorrow morning. I want you to go to them and
I
unenlist.
can't do that.
It was a mistake. You weren't thinking clearly. They'll understand.
Darling, it's not what I want either, but I have to go. Let's make the best of a bad situation. Let's celebrate the time we have left before I go.
What choice do I have?
Guillermo, would you do us a favor?
What's that?
Would you stay and watch the library for us? I want to spend my last night as a civilian with my girlfriend.
That is not my job.
This is a favor for a young woman who is in love and whose heart is about to be broken. Would you do that one small gesture for me?
Very well.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Thank you. I owe you one.
Yes, you do.
Boy, that was a long climb.
Oh, but look at the view. I
Yes.
will remember
It's
this.
beautiful. Look, all of Valencia spread out before us.
You know, this place reminds me of where we first kissed. Do you remember?
How could I forget?
We were in summer camp.
I was 15.
So was I. We hiked up Mount Castellon with our camp group.
You got us lost from the group.
I had dreamed about the chance.
I was very nervous.
You were so beautiful, I couldn't help myself.
I was lost. I didn't know where I was. The air was thin.
I seized the moment. I reached in and
I'm mad at you.
But why? We're on top of the mountain. We have all night together. Let's not waste a single
You
second.
enlisted in the army.
Yes, so I could get
Without
a better assignment.
discussing it with me.
Sorry, sweetheart.
You told me about it in front of a stranger.
That was an accident.
And now you refuse to go back and
It
change
won't
it.
make any difference.
Vicente! I had a dream last night. It was a horrible dream. You were in a soldier's uniform, and a sword came out of the sky and chopped your head off. It was horrible. I woke up screaming. I had chills up and down my spine.
Sweetheart, it was just a dream.
No, dreams are messages from God. What would I do without you?
Dear, you're hysterical. Calm. They told me once they trained me I'd be assigned to guard duty outside of Valencia. Not only will I be far from the front, but I can visit you whenever I have leave.
They tell you what you want to hear to get you to sign up.
That's not true. The recruiter was Jorge Tocata, a good friend from Castellon. I am in good hands.
I hope you're right.
Maite, I have something to ask you.
And what is that?
It is my mother's wedding ring.
That's what it is. So what did you want to ask me?
It'll be a difficult life for a while, but once the war is over, we can set up house at my family's place in Castellon. You can help me run our fruit and vegetable market. We can have kids. As many as you want. I love you so much. So what do you say?
I'll think about it.
Think about what? Maite, I've known you since we were kids. I've loved you ever since that day on the mountain when we kissed, even longer than that.
But there are problems.
Everyone has problems.
You're going off to war. How can I commit to a future I don't even know exists?
Do you love me?
You know I do.
Could you live without me?
I think about you every waking moment.
So do I. We both know we belong together.
Yes, we do.
We can't control what happens in the world or even in Spain, but this we can control.
I've never felt this way about a man. I want to be your wife. The answer is yes. I want to get married in San Pablo Church with all our family and friends there.
Whatever my bride wants.
But when?
That's the problem. We will marry when I can get leave.
And when will that be?
I don't know.
It takes time to plan a wedding.
As soon as I get my assignment, I will let you know when it will be, but it will be soon.
And we'll leave it in God's hands.
Hola, mamá.
Oh, welcome home. Let me look at you. You don't get enough to eat at that university. I made you some flan.
Oh, you know I can never refuse your flan.
Oh, sit down. So, how are your studies going?
Bueno. We're on mid-semester break, but I'm doing very well, ahead of my class.
Oh, excellent, my son. I wish I could say the same about your brother.
Is Sergio here?
Of course, where else would he be? In his room.
Is he working?
What do you think?
I was afraid of that.
Oh, he makes an appearance every now and then at our shoe factory. Other than that, he takes more than he gives. Not like my darling Guillermito. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I do not let you down, Mama. I know what it costs for you to send me to med school.
And worth every penny. An investment in our future. Your father, may he rest in peace, and I started this business with everything we had. So far, we do very well, but there is much uncertainty in the world. But my dear Guillermo will become a doctor, and then we will have no worries.
Whatever I can do to help.
Always remember, the family is everything.
To la familia.
To the family. So, do you need anything else in Valencia? Do you have food, little money to treat the ladies with?
I've got everything I need, thanks.
Oh, and speaking of the ladies, is there a special lady in your life? Huh?
No one special, but I have prospects. I am very popular with the women.
Liar. I love you like a mother. But I know you, my son. You have many fine qualities, but being popular among the ladies is not one of them. If I may be direct, you are sometimes too blunt and they don't care for it.
I speak my mind. I get it from you.
How am I ever going to get grandchildren to keep me company and to carry on the business? Your brother, well, he is a bit worthless, wouldn't you say?
Sergio is a wonderful man. It's all your fault. You need to lay off him.
You dare to talk to me like that?
No,
I am your mother.
No, sorry, I was mistaken.
Don't forget who pays for your schooling.
I can never forget that, Mama.
I give to you everything, my son. I take care of your brother. You should both be grateful for all that I do.
Mama, I am very grateful.
Well, I only fuss over you and Sergio because I care about you and because we live in such troubled times. This war thing, it's very bad for business. Those socialistas take all our money for taxes. And with all this fighting going on, who wants to buy shoes? We can't even reach the markets in Western Spain.
Is business going badly, Mama?
No, can't complain. Wouldn't help if I did. Now, take Franco. Say what you will about him. It would be much better if Franco came in. He takes care of business.
I agree. In fact, I do what I can to help.
Oh, really? Like what?
When Franco landed in Spain, the people started an uprising in all cities, including Valencia. I helped out.
You did? You could have gotten arrested.
I thought you wanted me to support Franco. Don't worry, I was never in harm's way. I was very careful.
Bless
It's a
you.
lesson I learned from you.
Bless you, my child. Never stick your neck out. Always be practical. Always.
But the demonstrations were not successful.
Well, perseverance will win out in the end. Would you like some more flan?
Of course, Mama. Mama, you make the best flan. I have such a sweet tooth for your cooking.
Thank you, dear. Now, I am glad you're here, son, because I have important news to tell you.
What's that?
Eat.
Okay.
Now, I've just met with the lawyer and had my will redone.
What was wrong with the old will?
Well, as you know, I am greatly concerned that you and Sergio find suitable wives and bring forth suitable children.
What do you mean by suitable?
The suitable part is very important. We cannot have any old harlot or whore spoiling our bloodline. So, I've created in my will a caveat that any son of mine who is not married at the time of my death will automatically be disinherited.
What? If I don't get married, I lose the factory, the summer place, it's all we own.
Yes, dear, but there's more. Under this caveat, I have the right to approve your choice of wife. And if I disapprove, say you marry a prostitute, then I have the option to disinherit you.
Well, you can't do that to me, Mama. And what is Sergio going to do? He'll be left with nothing.
It is very important to have suitable heirs.
No. In under Spanish law, you cannot disinherit a son. We can renounce our will and take the share.
Oh, no, son, you're wrong. The family will see that my wishes are carried out. You see, there is nothing more vital than the family. The family is more vital than the law. The family is more vital than Spain. The family rules everything, and don't you ever forget it. Enjoy your flan.
Ay, 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 ay. Canta, no llores, porque cantando se alegra el cielito lindo los corazones.
Will you please be quiet?
It must be easy for you.
Easy? I'm studying blood circulation. It's hard enough without distractions.
I mean, you can be cheery.
There's nothing cheery about blood. What do you think, plasma is funny? Ha 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 ha! What's wrong? You're not your usual happy self.
What is there to be happy about?
You're alive, aren't you? I'm alive. That counts for something, especially now.
This goddamn war. Franco's rolling all over Toledo and he's got Madrid surrounded. You must be really happy.
That's fine.
Meanwhile, my Vicente, he gets sent to the front. They broke their promise to me. They promised that they would let him stay near me.
Lo siento. This war is a bad thing. You think I'm a bad man, but I don't wish suffering on anyone.
I'm sorry too. You're right, I'm not my usual self.
Did you marry him?
I don't want to discuss it.
I'm sorry.
It's all my fault. I had to have a big church wedding. He wanted to do a quick civil one. If I had just gone along with Vicente, we would be married by now.
What happened?
Franco. Well, Vicente was stationed outside of Villarreal. He was working on getting leave so we could get married. Then Franco broke through to Madrid and The army needed all available hands. My Vicente. They sent him to Madrid. In the middle of the war. And meanwhile, you sit here in the library reading medical books. How is that fair?
I did not send him to the front. It's not my fault.
No, I know.
Look, I can't stand to see a woman suffer. Is there anything I can do?
Can you bring my fiancé back to me?
No.
It's kind of you to offer. I appreciate it. You're not all bad.
I'm just trying to help.
I appreciate that. Actually, there is something you could do for me.
What's that?
This morning I received 2 letters.
Congratulations.
One is from the government and the other is from Vicente. I can't open either one.
You want me to read them to you? Oh, okay. Which one do you want me to open first?
I don't know, pick one.
Okay, Vicente first.
No, the government.
Don't you want to hear from Vicente first?
I'd only be wondering what the government had to say.
Maybe it's good news. Maybe the government is sending you Vicente's salary.
Sure. Or Vicente has won a medal.
Or it has nothing to do with Vicente.
You're right. Let's hear from Vicente first. No, wait. I changed my mind. The government, I gotta know.
Okay.
What does it say?
Let's skip this one.
Read it.
"17 de Mayo, 1937. Estimada señorita. The Army regrets to inform you that Private First Class Vicente Delgado has made the supreme sacrifice for his country. Private Delgado was defending a bridge outside Parma when he was hit by enemy fire. He took a single bullet to the chest. He could not...
No more. No more.
This is terrible. Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know what to say.
I have nothing now. What am I gonna do?
I've never done this before. I don't know what to say.
Read Vicente's letter.
I can't do that.
Read it.
Are you sure you can...
Read it!
Maria, mi amor, I have great news. I have been approved for leave on 20 May and we can finally get married. Hurry up and plan the wedding. I will be in your arms before you know it. God, I miss you, love.
No. Thank you, Guillermo.
Marty, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you. I can't help you.
But you are helping me. Thanks to you, I didn't have to read this alone.
Yes, but I can't stand to see you suffer. I want to fix this.
You can't change it.
I want to fix it.
That's not helping.
Really, I want to fix this.
You can't fix it. So shut up already.
What do you want me to do?
What? I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Do you want to be alone? Do you want company? How about... Do you want to go to a cafe and have a cup of coffee?
What?
Oh, I can leave. It's your choice.
I don't want company.
Okay.
And I don't want to be alone either.
I see.
Just go away. Wait. I changed my mind. I want a cup of coffee. I want to hold something in my hands that they can't take away from me, those bastards!
Okay, I'll treat. Let's go.
I won't be much company.
Then let's just sit and drink coffee.
Okay? Wait. What about the library?
Fuck the library.
I can't believe I agreed to go to a bullfight.
I can't believe you've never been to one.
It's barbaric, sticking swords in helpless animals.
But the pageantry. To see the Manolete in action, to hear everyone yell, "Ole!" The colors, the ceremony, the picadores, the banderilleros, the smell of the fine cigars. Nothing can compare.
I'd much rather go to a flamenco show or a poetry reading.
But you are here. Why not make the best of it?
Okay, I'm here. But under two conditions. First, you put that smelly thing out.
Whatever you wish, señorita.
And second, you agree to go to a flamenco show with me.
But of course, mi cielo. I mean, this is only our first date. We will do many fine things together.
This is not a date.
It's not?
No.
No. Well, let's see. I asked you to come to a bullfight with me. I am a man. You are a woman. I took a bath. I put on cologne my mother gave me last Christmas. I'm wearing a suit. You're wearing a fine dress and you smell so good.
Thank you.
It has all the elements of a date.
Except for one thing.
What's that?
It. It will never happen.
And what is it?
You know what it is. It will never happen.
Never?
No. Never. I wanted you to know up front.
Let's see.
It's nothing personal. I'm sure you're a fine man. You'll make someone very happy.
Of course I will.
I appreciate all that you've done for me. This past year, I don't know how I would have gotten through. I appreciate your help and your conversations.
It was my pleasure. I'm glad to be of service.
I don't know why I'm here. It's too soon.
It's been a whole year.
How can you ever forget the love of your life?
No one's asking you to forget. Don't you think Vicente would want you to live your life, to laugh?
You do make me laugh. It's unfair to you. I'm a miserable wreck. This goddamn war. To lose the love of your life. Tan jovencito. This goddamn war. Esta maldita guerra.
Shh, don't talk like that. People will hear you. No, it's fine. It's nerves only.
What are we gonna do? I will never get over this. How can I? My Vicente taken from me, and for what? We're losing Spain anyway. Franco has Barcelona and the Basque Country and Madrid. What are we gonna do?
No. Shh, it's starting.
No, this was a mistake. I can't do this. I'm not ready.
No, look at the arena. Look at the pageantry.
What?
Look at all the colors.
What?
Look at the ceremony. It's like one of your paintings.
I see. It's beautiful. Who's that?
Oh, that's the matador. Impressive, no?
He's very handsome. I like his colorful pants. What's his name?
Don Jose Manuel Gonzalez Rivera Huertas Picaro de Marco desde Pamplona y Gomez.
All that for one man?
We call him Chichi.
Alright, Chichi!
Here's the first part. The banderilleros, they get the bull mad, so he's ready to fight.
Poor bull, what are those little spears?
Yes, they stick them in the bull.
Why would they do that?
Because it's all part of the sport. Ole!
You know, I think I've just decided I'm rooting for the bull.
What?
Ole Toro!
can't do that.
Why not? I just did. Ole to the
No,
bull!
lady, no, you can't do that. You have to honor
Ole
tradition.
Toro! For the first time, I'm starting to have fun. Ole to the bull!
Okay, I give up.
Ole to the bull!
Ole to the bull! Ole to the bull! I'm sorry.
Me too. That will never happen again.
Never.
No, never. So, what happens now?
You tell me.
In the ring. Who are those men down there on the horses?
Oh, in the ring. Those are the picadores.
They look like knights in shining armor.
See, the picadores, they come out and they hit the bull. They wear down the bull a little bit.
Why would they do that?
Because otherwise the bull is too strong. He would kill the matador. The picadores make sure the bull is weak so the matador can finish him off.
Well, that's not very fair. What kind of man is the matador? He can't fight an even battle?
But it's our tradition.
What's a stupid tradition? First, you rile the bull up just to mash him down again. What's the point of that?
Well, I don't have an answer to that.
Guillermo, would you promise me something?
Sure.
Promise me that you'll never fight in this goddamn war. Guillermo?
I just graduated from med school.
So,
now I have to join the army.
what? Tell them you're busy.
I've been drafted. I have no choice. I'm not in school
Drafted.
anymore.
When do you have to report?
In a month.
Is there any way out of it?
No, I'm sorry, but no.
There has to be some way out of it. Let's think of something. How can we keep you out of harm's way?
What difference does it make?
I can't lose 2 men to this war.
2 men? I thought you said this wasn't a date.
It's not. Let's get married.
What?
If we get married, the army can't take you. You can claim you're needed here.
That's crazy. Wait, are you crazy? We can't get married.
It's nothing personal.
How can it not be more personal than that?
I'm just trying to solve a problem. I was offered a teaching position here at the university. We can live in Valencia. The army won't take you if you're needed here.
That's outrageous. I just came here to have a good time with you. I have so little time left.
Okay. You're right. Let's not think about this now. Let's just sit and enjoy the rest of the bullfight, okay? Ole to the bull!
Ole to the bull!
Ay. Canta, no llores, porque cantando se alegran cielito lindo los corazones. Who is it?
It is me, Guillermo.
Guillermo, what are you doing here?
I've come here to see my fiance.
Fiance?
1 month ago, you proposed to me at the bullfight. Do you remember?
Yes, that didn't mean anything. I was just trying to solve a problem.
Senorita, I have come a long way to see you. Could you open the door?
Of course.
It's a nice place. It's very quaint.
It's a hovel.
Yes, but it's your hovel.
How did you ever find me?
It wasn't easy. I went to the library and they said that you were gone, that you'd gone home without even saying goodbye to me.
Yes, that was very bad. Not one of my finest.
I looked everywhere for you. I couldn't find you. Finally, I stopped by the student union and the guy there gave me your home address after slipping a few pesetes. And then I borrowed a car from a friend. It broke down twice. And then I ended up in the Pueblo somehow.
You did all that for me?
You should have told me you were leaving.
Yes, you're right.
May I sit down? So why did you leave without telling me?
That was very bad.
We've already established that.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
What do you mean?
Everything has ended for me. I have no life left, so I came home.
You were working in the library, getting ready to be a teaching assistant.
It has all ended. This goddamn war. 2 things happened. First, because of the war, I lost my teaching position. The university had no funds, so I came home.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have done something.
There were cutbacks, austerity measures. Then I was told I lost my library job, and my parents had no money. I had no way of staying in school, so I came home.
I see.
And besides, my family needs me here. I must care for my niece.
I do not accept this. Even if it were true, why didn't you leave without telling me?
It is true. But you're right, there's more. I thought about it and I changed my mind.
About what?
This whole marriage thing, it's just not right.
But why?
Look, Guillermo, you're a very nice man, but I'm in love with another man. And besides, you're going off to war. If you were to die in this war, I think I would break you.
Now, I am a man of honor. I have been drafted and I have to see this through.
Honor? What do you mean, honor? What's honorable about killing someone? About being killed?
I have been drafted. I have no choice.
You have a choice. You can choose not to go. You can choose to run away. Many men do.
There is no honor in running away. I will fight for the socialistas, those are born to every bone in my body. But But since I am a doctor, I can be assigned to medical duty.
Oh, that's encouraging. I'm glad you're going to help heal people instead of kill them.
Come back with me to Valencia.
I have no choice. My family needs me here.
But what if you have a choice too? What if I pay for you to go to school?
What? You're a poor student. You have nothing.
I have access to resources.
And why would you want to do that?
Because I love you.
What did you say?
I don't think I can say it again.
That's what I thought you said.
I've never said it to any other woman, except my mother.
Okay, so you love me. That's nice. But you can't afford to pay for my schooling.
I have a family. Back in Elda, we own a shoe factory. We do well even in the war.
I could not accept your charity.
What if I asked my mother to help pay for your schooling?
She doesn't know me. I do not accept gifts from strangers. I'm sorry, Guillermo, but I will not be indebted to your family.
Maite, I was frantic when I thought I lost you. I followed you all the way to this godforsaken place, Castellon Los Pueblos. I will never leave you. Please, let me stay.
Okay.
Really?
I don't even like you that much, but you touched my heart
How did I do that?
by helping me when I needed it. I'm forever grateful for that.
Maite, will you marry me?
Whoa, let's slow down
No,
a
I don't have a lot of
little
time. This is very hard for me.
bit.
My knees are killing me. Will you marry me?
What the hell is wrong
I
with
want
you?
you to be my bride, not for show, for real.
For real? Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay. I'm walking on air.
If I were to say yes, I want you to take me to meet your mother.
You want to meet my mother?
Yes, not to ask her for money, to ask for her blessing. If I were to say yes, she's important to you.
You have no idea.
So it's settled then, we'll meet your mother.
Yes, but all in good time. My mother is special. I have to prepare her for meeting you.
Okay, then tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey. Mama! Mama!
Is she here?
No, I don't know. Maybe you better wait outside.
I'm not waiting outside. We drove 4 hours to get here.
Yes, but it's just my mother is difficult. I have to prepare her.
Prepare her for what?
Just how about you stand over here?
No,
And I'll introduce you to
I
her.
intend to meet your mother. This was my idea anyway. You're absolved of all blame.
Yes,
Guillermito, my sweet child.
Mama.
My boy. Whoa.
Bueno, mwah. I have brought you some flowers.
Oh, really? What kind?
Peonies.
You know, I don't like peonies.
No, it's fine, Mama. I'll put them in water for you.
That was very rude.
What? Who are you?
That was the rudest thing I ever saw. Guillermo picked those flowers for you himself and you treat him like that?
No, it's okay, Mama.
So, this is your new little friend? She dares to speak to me like
You
that?
can speak to me directly.
Well,
Tell your friend she must apologize to me, or I will not talk to her.
okay, apologize to her now,
I
please.
will not.
Okay, this is what you have. This is what we're gonna do. Okay? Maite and I will leave and we will come back and we will start from the beginning. Okay? Yeah. Mama!
Guillermito, what a pleasant surprise, and who is your lovely friend?
Mama, this is Maite.
Hola, Maite.
Senora Josefina, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Come, sit down. I love to meet my son's women friends. You are the first one I've ever met.
Mama!
Oh, it's true, isn't it?
I'm quite fond of your son, Senora.
Oh, so would you like some flan?
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you. It's lovely, thank you.
Thank you, dear. Making flan is one of my specialties. If I like you, I will share my recipe with you.
That's very generous of you, Mama.
So what have you brought with you?
Oh, tarta de manzana. I made it myself. Would you like to try some?
Oh, that would be lovely, dear. It is perfectly serviceable. Nice try, young lady.
Do you like it?
Not quite like my flan, but it will do. Now, Guillermo, young lady, I am glad you came here in person so I could assess this choice my son has made. It is, of course, critical that you meet with my approval, so I will ask you a series of questions.
Oh, I didn't come for your approval, just your blessing.
My first question is, are you going to school?
Until recently, I was at the University of Valencia.
Recently, did you quit?
Yes, but I'm thinking of going back if I can get the funds.
That does not sound promising. And what are you studying?
Literature and art.
Literature, art.
And she's our head librarian.
Guillermito, this woman has a mouth. She can speak for herself. Now, a librarian, that offers the possibility of a job, but not much money. And someone who majors in empty pursuits like literature and art must have a wealthy benefactor. So tell me about your parents. Where are they from?
Castellón.
Ah, the Pueblos. Yes. We sell a lot of shoes in Castellón. And what do your parents do for a living?
They own a vegetable stand.
Oh, and how many vegetable stands do they own?
Just one.
And it's a very big one. They're thinking of expanding.
Your parents, are they prosperous?
No, they're very poor, hanging on by their fingernails.
What? Now, I don't understand. Why would you indulge in literature and art when your parents cannot provide you the means to live on?
Mama Josefina, my parents love me and they give me their blessing. They want me to be happy. We support education as much as we can. This is our family tradition. And besides, this is what I want to do. I love to create and to enjoy the work of people who create. It is not an indulgence for me. It is what I want to do with my life. Would you like to see some of my paintings?
Mama, why are you giving Maite such a hard time? It's not like we're hurting for money.
My son, I have two responses to that. First, your inheritance depends upon you choosing the right woman to my satisfaction. Second, I must confess that our business is not doing well. In fact, after 3 years of this hideous war, we're in big trouble. We've reached a point where you must now make a lot of money fast or find someone with property who can rescue this family from ruin.
Ruin? Are you serious? Why didn't you tell me this before, Mama?
When was I going to tell you? I never see you. I tell you now.
How bad is it?
I calculate we will have to close our factory within 6 months unless a miracle happens. And then we will have to sell off our land for whatever we can get. Your brother does not come cheap.
This is outrageous. I don't know what to say.
Mama Josefina, contrary to what you think of me, I'm not here to beg money from you, but you really should have told Guillermo the truth about the family business. It is his inheritance, after all. He has a right to know. My God, if he would have known the truth, he never would have joined the army.
The army?
Mama.
You enlisted to fight for the socialistas? How could you?
I was going to tell you today.
Oh, Guillermito, the survival of our shoe business depends upon Franco winning the war and winning quickly. How could you do this to me?
I have been drafted. I have no choice. And besides, I thought it was honorable to fight for your country. It's a lesson I learned from you.
Honor? I taught you to be a practical businessman. One must always defend the family business. You are disloyal to the family, and for that, you deserve to be alone.
That's a terrible thing to say to your son. He's only trying to do what's right.
Oh, and now you bring this whore into my home and tell me that you intend to marry her? Oh, mark my words, Guillermo, you will never marry that woman. Because if you do, whatever is left of this family estate, I will cut you off.
You can't do that to me, Mama.
Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I will. So, do you promise not to marry her?
I have to do the right thing, Mama.
Thank you, son.
I will marry this woman.
What? Get out! Get
Mama.
out!
So, do you think we have her blessing?
I am so sorry.
It's not your fault, you poor man. I had no idea what you.
I am so ashamed. This is all wrong.
What
This
are
is
you
not what I wanted
worried
at all.
about?
She called you up.
I know what she called me.
This is completely wrong. I must make amends to you.
Make amends.
Yes, I have wooed you under false pretenses. Don't mock me.
No,
this is hard enough.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
No, I have represented to you that I'm a man with a future. That is a lie. I am going off to war. If I survive, I come back and my mother has disowned me. I am left with nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Then that makes two of
I'm
us.
dead serious.
So am I. It's too late to get rid of me now. I fell in love with you.
That makes no sense.
I fell in love with you 15 minutes ago when you told your mother you would marry me no matter what. How could I not be with a man who stands up to a woman like that? Let's get married.
No, what? Wait, what? Really?
Yes.
When?
I don't know. As soon as possible. Next week.
Next week? Oh no!
Your mother is not invited.
Un Estado totalitario armonizará en España.
Guillermo! Thank God you're safe.
No, I'm home safe. It's another
Can you
matter.
stay with me here, please, at least for a little
I
while?
want to, but it's not wise.
Yes, of course.
We must proceed with extreme caution.
What have you
I
seen?
cannot- The reprisals are still going on.
Cleansing two
The
people.
internment camps.
Yes, I know it is all true, and I try to put it out
My
there.
friend Honey was rounded up in order to serve on a work crew draining a swamp.
It is horrible.
Raoul was executed right on the spot. Anyone who fought for the Republic faces retribution.
But you're here. Look at me.
How's my little one?
Growing all the time. A feisty one.
Takes after his papa.
His. How do you know it's not a girl?
I don't want a girl. The first one must be a boy.
We'll see.
I will it to be so. The first one is a boy! And then after that you can have all the little girls that you want.
That's not fair. You talk like we have a future. You can't promise me a future.
I promise you
Nobody
that
can.
Franco is the right man for Spain. He will take care of the future for all of us.
How can you say that? After everything that's going on?
Well, Franco will save Spain.
But we may not live to see it happen.
I fought on the wrong side of this war. Me more. Oh, how I wish we lived in Sevilla or Galicia or Saragossa. We would be on the right side of this war.
But we're not.
No.
And as much as you love your Franco, he's got you running for your life.
Yes, I know. But in some ways, I'm one lucky guy.
Oh, yeah?
Do you remember when we first met? In the library at Valencia.
Yes, of course. I didn't like you then.
You annoyed me. The incessant singing. Anyway, do you remember when you asked me if it would be any good going to med school?
Yes. I thought you were a rich child avoiding war.
Well, you were right.
Of course I was right.
Well, because I was a medical student and became a doctor, the Army put me in the mobile hospital unit, and I avoided the front lines. It saved my life. Believe what I saw out there. I don't even want to think of the suffering of these men, but you were right. I was fortunate.
Some were not as lucky.
No, but I was lucky. Who knew that choosing medicine over literature could save your life?
I know. I always knew this.
Yes, but I was slow. Okay, but I finally figured it out.
I'm glad you're here. That you're alive. All around us we see nothing but ruin, but we're still here. We're still alive. Come, have a seat. So, doctor, let's talk. I have some ideas.
About what?
What are we going to do now? How are we going to support this little one? Boy or
I
girl?
don't know.
You can't get a job in this town unless you change your name,
Something
am I right?
will work out.
And if you apply for a job, what happens?
I could get arrested.
Exactly. And if we were to move somewhere else, say to Sevilla or Galicia.
What good would that do? Franco's arm extends to all of Spain.
I agree completely. And what about me? I could get work.
You, a literature and art major dropout.
Sure. I could work as an interpreter. I'm fluent in
In 5 languages, yes, I know. No, this is unacceptable. You cannot work. I must be the main breadwinner.
But not if you can't get work.
And besides, you're pregnant with our child.
Then think, doctor. What other options do we have?
I don't know, okay? We can't even stay here, not in this town.
What happens in 4 months when I go to midwife or to hospital to give birth? I'm the missus. They will want to know where you are.
I don't know, okay? I don't know what to do.
You got a letter.
A letter. All mail services have been suspended.
It was delivered here. 3 days ago.
There's no stamp on the envelope. Do you know where this came from?
I do. Open it.
Estimada Dr. Guillermo Santos, you don't know me, but I know your situation. I'm a friend whom you can trust. I have a contact that can guarantee you safe passage to a safe place. I must be vague at this time, but if you have any interest, you can meet me at... He gives an address, but no stamp on the envelope. Where did this come from?
It came from a friend.
It's a trap. The Franco people are trying to flush me out. They will kill us all.
That's not true.
We cannot respond to this letter. We must bury it in the back garden.
Now
Don't
wait,
get
let's
it.
not be hasty. What if I told you it came from a friend of Vicente's?
And who is this friend?
It's best that I don't tell you. He's very well connected. I'll leave it at that, but add that he can get us to America. To a town in America called Erie, Pennsylvania.
Erie, Pennsylvania? Is that a big city?
I don't know. It's in America.
I see. And can you give me a job?
No. But I'm sure there's a hospital there.
What kind of hospital?
I don't know!
Absolutely not. We cannot even consider it.
Of course we can consider it. Ugh. Let's discuss.
Maite, this is too much. I cannot just throw myself out in the wind like that. I have ties to this community, to my family, to my country.
Ties? What ties? You have no job and no way of getting one. Your mother disinherited you, and the nationalists want to kill you. This is our escape route, is it
I
not?
cannot leave my family back in Alicante.
I know, Cariño, it's difficult for me too. The idea of tearing away from my family, we've been in Castellón for centuries, we have roots.
And you would just give it all up.
What choice do I have?
Okay. So let's say this offer is real. What do we do in America?
You work as a doctor, and I raise our kids.
I don't speak a speck of English.
But I do, I can teach you.
I don't want to depend on you.
Well, that's something you're going to have to learn. It'll be temporary. You'll be fluent in no time.
I cannot abandon Spain. This is my home.
Then answer me this. Do you think for 1 second that Franco is going to look favorably upon you because you like him?
No.
Even though you fought against him in the war? And how long will you put your family through this? Your wife and daughter through...
Son!
Son.
I'll think about it.
Think quickly, we don't have...
I said I'll think about it.
Okay, cariño. To America.
I'm still thinking, don't push me. To America.
To the land of the free.
To the land of the free. And here's to you, mi amor. To love.
To love.
Here's to luck. It's the most important thing. Luck.
And to luck. We're going to need it.
It was a wonderful production, and they did a great job with it. It was a lot of fun working on the show. And Clare Shaffer, the director, did a wonderful job with it. Tice Menendez, Calvin McCullough, Danny Santiago, and Sheila Blanc, who played the other parts in the play. Natalie Nichols was our stage manager. Mark Platenberg, who did a wonderful sound design for us. We just had a lot of great support in this production.